Hello, this video will show you how to do an advanced search using the ScienceDirect database. This database is really useful for medical searches or radiography and radiotherapy searches. So before we can do an advanced search, we need to move out of the basic search screen here into the advanced search page. And we have our search form here. Now normally we're looking for journal articles, so we'll go straight into the journals tab. Before we start searching, we are going to need to sign in to this database because without a sign-in, we won't be able to access our search history. So we need to click on the sign-in option here and sign yourself in, or if you haven't already got a sign-in, create an account here. So I've already got to sign in, so I'm going to sign in, and that will ensure my search history will be activated now. So I have got a search that I'm going to look at. How useful is MRI in detecting cartilage damage in the knee? So I've got three concepts here. I've got MRI, I've got cartilage, and I've got knee. So I'm going to start off with MRI, which could also be expressed as magnetic resonance imaging. So they all will find either MRI or the phrase magnetic resonance imaging. I don't want to search all fields. I want to restrict it to abstract title and keywords, at least initially. So that is my search string. I'm going to send that search. And I have a lot of results here, which I'm not going to look at the moment. I'm going to go back into advanced search and do my next string. So now my search has been held in my search history. So I'm going to go on to the next string, which will be the cartilage string. So notice that I'm using truncation to get alternative endings on the words. I'm also using the word meniscus, which is associated with cartilage, but it might have the ending meniscal as well. So that would find meniscus or meniscal. So it's stayed at abstract title and keywords, so that's fine. So we can just send that search. So it's useful actually to glance through your initial search results because there may be other words that jump out at you that you realise should have been in your search string. If not, go back to the advanced search page and carry on with the search. So our final search string is knee, which could be singular or plural, I suppose, or an associated word, patella, just in case a singular or plural truncation go on there. So another search to go, and we've got a separate set of results. So if we look at our search history now, we have got three completely unrelated strings. And our next job is to bring them together, to overlap them. So this is where we use a combine with and. So in our results, we will see at least one word from each string somewhere in the citation. Now that has left us with quite a lot of results. And even if we limit these to primary research and refine using some of the filters here, we've probably got too many at this stage. So I would be tempted to rerun one or more of these strings. Let's try knee and patella, this time as words in title, just to focus the results a little bit more. So if I go back to advanced search, I can see the latest search there for knee and patella. And what I'm going to do is remove the previous search, which you can just do by deleting there. I'm also going to run the cartilage meniscus search again. And this time I'm going to focus that into the title too. So So I'll have another set of results. Going back into advanced search, and the new set of results again is considerably smaller than the previous set, which I'm going to remove. And I'm also going to remove the set where I combined the previous three. Now I have my new strings, two of which have been restricted to words in title. I'm going to bring them together now. So it's another combine with and search. And the results are much more manageable. We've got 280. To find the best ones in there, the ones that are studies, for example, we can do a separate search using the word study, sometimes the word findings or participants might also be useful, or even the word trial. Now, we wouldn't be looking for these words in the title. These are words that are more likely to appear in the abstract, where it flags up what sort of research it is, how it's been done, etc. So this search on its own will find a lot of results because it's not relating back to your previous search. So I've got over 4 million there. So if I now go back to advanced search, all I have to do now is simply link the previous set of results with my new set of results for studies. So I'm going to combine with and again. So we should get fewer than 280 results this time. So it's taken some out. Now I'm going to look at the filter options. So probably the first filter option you're going to use is year. And usually you'll be looking at the last 5 years or so, maybe more depending on your topic. So when you choose any filters, you have to make sure you apply them. So if I apply that date filter, I end up with 129 results. They are all journals, so I can't limit by content type. I could possibly limit by these topics. These topics are appearing. These all relate to my topics. If I apply the filters again, I'm going to narrow these results to the ones that are probably going to be the most relevant for me to look at, where these words are major concepts within the articles rather than just being mentioned. So I've got my 51 results there, and these are going to be the most relevant ones for me to look at. So that's a quick look at an advanced search using the ScienceDirect database, remembering that you will need your own individual sign-in to make the search history function work correctly.